Well, the Premier League's youngest goalkeeper, Jack Butland, has conceded only 10 goals in 10 games of the Britannia this season. He's well protected by a strong and resolute back four, with Ryan Shawcross back to his best after recovering from a career-threatening back injury. With Jeff Cameron not yet fully fit, Ibrahim Afellay continues alongside the ever-consistent Glenn Whelan. In midfield, Boyan retains his starting place despite being substituted in the last 4 games. Xherdan Shaqiri is still out injured. And up front, Spanish striker Joselu scored against Norwich in midweek and had his best game in a Stoke shirt. Well, despite conceding 3 goals at Liverpool, Petr Cech has helped Arsenal achieve their best defensive record at this stage for many years. The back four hardly ever changes, and that's been a big factor in helping Arsenal and these players form such an excellent understanding. Arsene Wenger is forced to make a change because Mesut Ozil is out with a foot injury. His place is taken by Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who could play in a deeper role than usual today, allowing Aaron Ramsey to get further forward in support of the in-form Olivier Giroud. There's a new name among the substitutes. Arsenal's latest signing, the Egyptian international Mohamed El Neni, who arrived from the Swiss club Basel just 4 days ago. Well, victory for Arsenal, who get us underway here. We'll see them regain first place in the Premier League table. But remember, they haven't won at Stoke on their last 5 visits. And remarkably, they've managed just 1 win in the league here in the last... Not the real one. Looked under threat today. There's Arnautovic. And he has a go. Optimistic. There's Walters again. Arnautovic. It's a good ball from him to Afellay.
Terrific chance. John Walters was screaming for the return ball here. Plays it inside. Looking for it back. I think Arnautovic chooses the right pass. It's a good choice. Afellay has loads of time to get his body shape right and should be hitting the target from there. Under no pressure at all. Well worked move though.
Campbell. That's a good ball. This could be the first shot on target, and it was splendidly saved by Jack.
Big save here. Beautiful through pass from Campbell to get Giroud in. Played onside by Glenn Johnson, and Butland is out so quickly.
Walcott. Chamberlain tries the shot. Good effort, good save.
He shifted it so quickly. It's Glenn Whelan that's in his face, but he shifts it really quickly to make his half yard. A very decent effort there. Quick shift. Never really a problem here for Jack Butland. Couldn't take a chance, had to get it behind.
An outswinger, giving Mertesacker the chance to attack it near the penalty spot, but it never reached him. Over Stoke, riding their luck a little bit there. Joselu goes for it. Here, but a poor effort by Boyan.
Trying to find the inside side of the far post, just doesn't get the inside of his foot onto it properly. Nothing coming off for Boyan so far. Better pressure in midfield though to get the ball back for Stoke. Boyan always got an eye for the inside of that far post, doesn't quite catch it properly. Type of game, I think, where 1 goal might be enough to win it for either side. I think part of the problem is that neither side is really pressing high, though they're both...
Give it up to Giroud! Well, he might have seen that late, Butland.
Terrific chance. Didn't do anything wrong here at all, Giroud. I'm not sure who he slips in the mix. It's a very good save.
Hate in this Stoke side. The Czechs, no slouch in that department either, and he was fouled as he pushed the ball away.
Well, that's not...
Walcott, now he goes down under a challenge, and once again the referee says play on.
He's convinced he was tugged there, Walcott. Lovely out-to-in run across the front of Volshite here, whose left arm is up. I think it's a free kick. I think the contact is outside the box, but there's certainly contact.
Minute here. Arnautovic. Walters screaming for the ball early. He's played it to Hosselu instead. And Hosselu produces the save from Czech. And again from Boyan the second time.
The first save in particular is terrific. Hosselu's got a lot to do to control this here as it played into him from Arnautovic. On the third touch, a very decent effort. Czech got his angle spot on. Gets across Koscielny. Gets plenty on the strike. It's a more difficult one here for Boyan.
It's Rodley now though. Pull back short, the corner to Whelan. He plants it into a dangerous area again, and what an opportunity that was to Shawcross. Free header. I think flag a poor ball, giving Johnson the chance to break. Arnautovic comes near post looking for this one. And Czech had to make the save in the end.
Did well to get it safe, Peter. Czech is not one he can take into his balls. He may have kicked up a little bit just in front of his hands as well. Awkward one. He got it safe.
Oxlade-Chamberlain has Campbell free to his right. Campbell with a chance to hit it.
Trying to find that top corner here. Eric, once he gets Eric Peters squared up here. Peters is in trouble as a runner on the outside as well. Bit of a distraction for the fullback. Just doesn't leave enough of the inside of his boot on it.
And he's got Walters in support. Still got it. And very nearly picked out Walters. He's still battling for it. And somehow or other, Arsenal managed to get it away. Whelan's shot deflected for a corner.
The great ball in from Charlie Adam. I don't think John Walters is expecting Charlie Adam to get this in. If he makes the run across the front of Monreal, he might have scored there, John Walters. Koscielny manages to get Glenn Whelan's effort over, but find a late winner.
Pressure off them for the moment, and back on Arsenal. And off the line, and back in. Czech stretches his foot towards it. Walters tries to get the ball on target again. It's a Stoke City throw.
Great corner, horrible ball to defend. Aaron Ramsey does well. Czech at the second attempt. And eventually Arsenal charged the ball down, but Stoke almost nick it at the death.
And there is the final whistle when the two goalkeepers are nominated as the respective men of the match. You know it's a 0-0 scoreline, but how well they both played. Czech particularly in the second half, Butland in the first with one outstanding save from Olivier Giroud. Czech with 2 or 3 in that second 45 minutes. A point for Arsenal that will see them return to the top of the Premier League on goal difference from Leicester City. Not at their best, certainly in terms of the usual Arsenal flowing football, but they dug in and were determined against an equally determined Stoke City side, who still seem set for their best Premier League season since they were promoted. Final score, Stoke 0, Arsenal 0.
And a scoreline that completes a decent weekend for Manchester City. No Ozil today for Arsenal, no breakthrough against Stoke. Those two outstanding. Arsenal's first goalless draw since August, and they drew 0-0 with Liverpool. His 10th clean sheet of the season. What a difference he makes to Arsenal, but they've still not won at Stoke since 2010. Next up, it's Chelsea at home on Super Sunday. For Stoke, another decent result against a title contender.